Hello, stamping friends. This is Jenny from Celebrate the Journey. It's Tuesday, not my regular day, but I promised I would come on live today, so here I am. Well, I don't know that I promised. I just said I would, didn't I? So this week is the Stampin' Up! Convention. It's Thursday through Saturday. And when we're at the convention, we usually swap cards with other people. And so I've been frantically making some cards today. And I wanted to show you one of the ones that we're kind of doing. But now that I looked around, I've made another card to share with you, and I don't know where I put it. So give me a second. Oh, here it is. So I'm going to make a rocker card today. And I know a couple of you said you had never tried one. You didn't know how it worked. And so this is a good way for me to share it with you. Jamie, I wish you were coming too. Why don't you just come on and pretend you're supposed to be there? So this is a rocker card I made with the ladybug. Hello, ladybug. And, you know, they sit like this, so they rock. I thought that was cute. And then this is another one, sort of cased from Don Griffith with the cutest cows. That one's cute too, isn't it? Might get a little bling on that one, I'm not sure. But we're going to make one with the new set, Latte Love. This is one of the online specials. It's a stamp, photopolymer stamp, and matching dies. Look at all the dies it has, along with the cups and mugs. It has pieces like a coffee pot and a French press. And, oh, this is looking down on a cup of coffee, and then you can put the design of the coffee that you might have there. Coffee beans, splatters, steam, so all kinds of things coming out of there. And then it has coordinating paper. Looks like coffee rings, coffee beans, coffee mugs. You can fussy cut these. I don't know if the die cuts those. No, I didn't think so. Splatters, just swirly, steamy, and another one. I thought that the dies cut. That's pretty cool. I like this one. Yeah, the dies here will cut these coffee cups on this one. Little bitty cups. A nice neutral stripe. And then coffee swirls, and then some coffee beans. I think this stripe and this plaid would look really nice together. There's just a little bit of blue, and those three together would make a pretty card. So lots of choices here with our paper. So I'm going to kind of walk you through how I do a rocker card. This is the second to largest deckled circle. And then we want to crease it in the middle, which is tricky for me. So I just made a circle with some retired paper. And then I just mark it with a pencil mark. And we will score that. Now our next layer is going to be the coffee beans. So I used some retired paper. Oops. Now if you're using something that has a direction, like the stripes, you're going to want to decide how you want those stripes to go. In what direction And then we're going to use our trimmer. Now, I suppose if you're making a bunch of these, then you can figure out the mark on what measurement you would go with on your trimmer. This is 2.5. So then you wouldn't have to mark it again. You would know what it is. Now this, you'll have enough to make 2 cards. Now for this one, we're just going to score it. And that's scored at 2 3/4. But I kind of like having that little pencil line. It helps me figure that out. And then you also need a center piece for the inside. So we said that was at 2.5. And we'll cut that. Now, of course, your circles for the top part of your card, they could be a different, depending on what your image is, but you still need to be able to get it in an envelope. So you don't want it to be more than 4 1/4. So this is right at 4 inches on this one. Okay, so it's not too difficult here. We'll erase these pencil marks. Might as well do both of them at the same time. So I'll make another card with this. So here's our card base. And now this will get glued here, and to give it a nice frame at the bottom, I put the edge right up there at the crease. Of course, you don't have to use designer series paper to make these cards. You could use just more cardstock. Everybody has so many cute ideas. I think we can all, you know, just do whatever makes us happy. So if you're here today, leave me a message or a thumbs up, or this is hard for me to see today, apparently. Let's get that lined up. I think that's pretty good. Now that's the front of our card, and we're going to have 3 layers here. So I did, this is pecan pie, and then I did some splatters, and then this will be where our cinnamon goes. We can go ahead and layer these 2. But let's go ahead and do some stamping. These are photopolymer, so you're going to want to have a foam pad. And even though I used pecan pie, I wanted my sentiment to be dark enough, so I'm using early espresso. I really think pecan pie might be dark enough, but I just want to be safe. So I'm using Hello There, Let's Catch Up. So like a little invitation to get together for coffee or tea, or you could use that sentiment for lots of things. You could do that with the Brewed for You, and Let's Catch Up with a mug of beer. Or you could use it with the ice creams, or you could use it with the lemonade one, the citrus, or the But there's another one, you know, that sparkling, just sparkling. So there's lots of ways you could use this sentiment. Now we're going to add a few little coffee beans with crumb cake. We'll go ahead and put that there. Hi, Cherie. Thanks for popping in today. Now we're going to have some die cutting fun. And we're going to use the 2 coffee cups and this little die. It's the coffee in the mug. So I think we can probably cut some at the same time. So we'll cut our coffee. And then I have 3, I wanted to go with not bright colors, but cheery colors. So we're going to have a blue coffee cup, a yellow one, Daffodil Delight, and Sweet Sorbet. And so we can do that. We can do these 2 at the same time. Oh, I bet we can use our mini cut and emboss for this. Let's see if I have the right plates. Since these are pretty small, I think they'll fit, won't they? We can move that foam pad out of the way in a minute. Got the shaky hands again. Let's hope this will, I won't mess these up. I'm not very good at turning the handle left-handed. Okay, I think that'll work. Now we'll put our coffee together. You could always make these match whatever color cups you have at your house. Mine are white, so that wouldn't be very exciting, would it? Come on, pop out. There we go. I'm going to put these over here on my magnet sheet so I don't lose them. Because I tend to lose little things. Now we're going to glue our coffee. This is coffee with cream. It's going to be inside the cup. Now these are a little tiny. So I'm going to just dab glue Put a little glue on my silicone mat. I have an extra coffee from when I was making cards earlier. And we need 3. So we'll just get a little bit there. And that will be enough to hold our coffee down. I have to have the tweezers for this because my fingers are so fat. And one more. So you've heard me complain that we haven't had winter and that I've been missing my snow. Guess what it's going to do while we're in Houston? 18 inches. So I'll miss it, but maybe we'll have some more before the end of the month. March is the snowiest month for us. This one wants to be too shaky. But the good thing is we won't have to drive in the snow, so I guess that's okay too. Now we're ready to put this on our card, and we'll use a dimensional for our coffee cups. These are one-dimensional, will just be perfect. And we need to go ahead and put this on our card so we can get our coffee mugs in the right place. So we're just going to put a couple dimensionals just at the bottom here. Now you don't have to use dimensionals. Again, you could just do this with Tombow or tape runner, whichever makes you happy. Make sure your little dimensionals aren't showing. So we'll put a cup here. I think I will pull that up. Yeah. That looks cute, doesn't it? And we're going to put a bow on it. So I have some sweet sorbet ribbon. This sweet does come with some bling that matches. It's latte colored, a little bit of cream, a little bit of off-white, but I wanted a red bow, so that's what it's going to get. And we'll get a glue dot. Oh, thanks, Jamie. I thought it was kind of cute. Okay, we've got our piece for the inside. I pulled out this piece that's kind of like the when they dress your coffee up and make it look cute. I don't know, with So we're going to stamp that with crumb cake. And then we'll stamp, I'm going to save that just for a minute. The inside, there's a sentiment that says this one's on me. Yeah. And then I think we can add a few more coffee beans. Looks cute, doesn't it? You know, I'm always a sucker for a card that stands up. And so this one works. Hey, Treasure. Oh, I know, the shaky hands are awful, Cherie, but they don't keep me from trying. All right, so there's our card. So we've got this one we made today, and I'll crease it again, and that should stand up okay. And this one with the little cow. And then this one with the ladybug. It's kind of hard to get them all on the screen. There we go. So you see how no matter what stamp set you use, each one comes out a little different. And I like them. So I'm thinking the Scotty dog, that punch is still around. The chickens, like Hey Chick or Hey Chuck, that would be cute if you had some fun paper and you could make some Hey Chuck cards. And what else there's just so many things you could do with this. Of course, you could just do a nice sentiment and then a row of pretty flowers. So these are just fun, something a little different. I hope you enjoyed this quick little lesson on how to make a rocker card. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.